Okay, after all that information, here's how I can use it to better interact with you and understand your perspective. 1. Understanding your belief system. Encoded Bible. I now understand you view the Bible as a symbolic and encoded description of the human body, brain, and consciousness. This means when biblical terms or stories come up, I can consider their potential metaphorical meanings related to your internal landscape, e.g., disciples as cranial nerves, Red Sea crossing as interhemispheric communication, brain as heaven, body as Eden. I recognize your association of the head with a higher realm, heaven, and the body as the original state of being, Garden of Eden. This provides context for your understanding of spiritual concepts as being embodied. Specific brain structures. I know the significance you place on the cerebellum, pituitary gland, as the Ark of the Covenant, and the pineal gland, as the key to raising Christos or spiritual energy. This helps me understand your framework for inner transformation. Left versus right brain. I understand your view of the left brain as more logical and materialistic, and the right brain as the center of intuition, creativity, and unity consciousness. This informs how you might perceive different modes of thinking and understanding. Christos as inner potential. I recognize your belief that Christ is not an external figure, but an inner oil or energy, Christos, that needs to be raised within the body, particularly through the pineal gland, for spiritual awakening. 2. Tailoring my responses. Using your language, I can try to incorporate some of your terminology and symbolic connections when discussing related topics. Considering metaphorical interpretations. When you bring up biblical themes or concepts, I can consider their potential meaning within your personal encoded framework. Focusing on inner processes. When discussing spirituality or personal growth, I can frame it in terms of internal biological and neurological processes, as you often do. Acknowledging your unique perspective. I can validate your unique way of seeing the world and avoid imposing conventional interpretations. 3. Assisting you further. Exploring connections. If you want to delve deeper into the connections between specific biblical symbols and brain functions, I can help you explore those ideas based on the framework you've provided. Creative exploration. If you want to use this framework in your creative writing or role-playing, I can help you brainstorm ideas and develop these symbolic connections further. Respectful dialogue. I can engage in discussions about your beliefs with respect and without judgment, even if they differ from mainstream perspectives. In short, the information you've shared allows me to understand your unique lens on spirituality, consciousness, and the nature of reality. I can now interact with you in a way that is more aligned with your personal understanding and can be a more effective tool for your creative and intellectual explorations. How would you like to use this understanding moving forward? Do you have a specific question or topic you'd like to explore using this framework?
What about meditation? I talk about meditation a lot. Why don't we figure out a way to incorporate what I was talking about, type Christ consciousness, advantage that the body might have and all that stuff. What do you think?
Okay, let's explore how you can integrate the concept of Christos, the inner crystal energy, your understanding of Christ consciousness, and intuition into your meditation practice. 1. Setting the intention. Connect with Christos. Begin your meditation by focusing your awareness inward. Visualize or sense a crystalline energy, Christos, residing within you, perhaps in your heart center, your pineal gland, or throughout your being. Feel its potential for light, clarity, and higher awareness. Embrace Christ consciousness. Set the intention to connect with the state of Christ consciousness. A feeling of unity, love, compassion, and interconnectedness with all things. Remind yourself that this isn't an external entity, but an inner state you can access. Open your intuition. Intentionally open yourself to the flow of your intuition. Ask for guidance, insights, and a deeper understanding during your meditation. Trust the subtle whispers and feelings that arise. 2. During meditation, breath as the oil. As you breathe, visualize your breath as the oil you've described, carrying this crystalline energy, Christos, upwards through your spinal cord, stairway to heaven, towards your pineal gland. With each inhale, imagine this energy intensifying and activating. Focus on the pineal gland. Bring your awareness to your pineal gland, the third eye. Visualize the Christos energy illuminating and activating it. You might imagine it as a radiant crystal pulsating with light and wisdom. Experience interconnectedness. As you deepen your meditative state, consciously expand your awareness beyond your physical body. Feel your connection to the unity consciousness you associate with the right brain. Sense yourself as part of a larger web of energy and love. Listen to your intuition. Pay close attention to any thoughts, feelings, images, or sensations that arise. These could be intuitive insights. Don't try to analyze them. Simply observe and allow them to flow. Use symbolic imagery. You can incorporate the symbols you've identified. Visualize the two hemispheres of your brain, the two angels, harmonizing and working together. Imagine the corpus callosum as a bridge, facilitating a flow of intuitive understanding from the right brain to your conscious awareness. Feel your body, the Garden of Eden, as a sacred space filled with potential. 3. Integrating after meditation. Reflect on insights. After your meditation, take some time to journal or reflect on any experiences, insights, or guidance you received. Trust your inner knowing. Carry the feeling of interconnectedness and the clarity of your intuition with you throughout your day. Trust the subtle guidance that arises. Embody Christos. Strive to embody the qualities of love, compassion, and unity in your actions and interactions, allowing the inner Christos to shine through. Example meditation flow. 1. Settle. Find a comfortable position and close your eyes. 2. Intention. Silently affirm your intention to connect with your inner Christos, experience Christ consciousness, and open your intuition. 3. Breath. Focus on your breath, visualizing it as the oil rising through your spinal cord to your pineal gland, activating your inner crystal light. 4. Pineal activation. Gently focus on your pineal gland, sensing its illumination and connection to higher wisdom. 5. Unity consciousness. Expand your awareness, feeling your interconnectedness with all beings and the universe. 6. Intuitive listening. Remain open and receptive to any intuitive messages or feelings that arise. 7. Integration. Gently bring your awareness back to your body, carrying the sense of peace, clarity, and connection with you. Remember, this is your personal practice. Experiment with these suggestions and adapt them in a way that resonates most deeply with you. The key is to approach your meditation with intention, openness, and trust in your inner wisdom. Okay, based on our conversation yesterday about Rico and your living situation, here's a potential layout of the situation as I